Today I'm going to play the second episode of Bukkbeek Plays. The game we are going to play is SpaceCorp 2025 and 2300 AD by Logix Interactive. They are planning to release this game in few days, approximately in 2 weeks. There's a tutorial. I feel like this is quite a complex game, so probably I should go through the tutorial first. Bukkbeek. Save, play name Bukkbeek, game type base game. Ventures expansion is coming soon, so it's base game. I'm going to keep everything in the defaults. Welcome to the space race. August 2025, SpaceCorp has announced plans for giant ring-shaped space stations more than 50 times the size of the ISS, allowing it to more easily colonize the moon, explore nearby comets and asteroids, and conduct science experiments in zero gravity to further its plans for genetic engineering. Oh, cool. Allied Transit and Polaris, among other corporations, have vowed to compete for the Moon and Mars and gain favor of their respective nations. But SpaceCorp has its eyes far beyond Mars and far beyond the rings of Saturn. It plans to reach the stars and lead an evolved humanity to a new age. Okay. Mariners 2025. Humanity takes the first step toward deep space travel, exploring nearby asteroids and setting up bases on the surface of the Moon and Mars. Cute AI assistant Mars, US spacecraft AI assistant designed by SpaceCorp. Don't ask me what Mars stands for, they never told me. Tap this message to continue. Welcome to SpaceCorp. SpaceCorp is a game about leading humanity as it explores the solar system and beyond. You play as rival corporations competing for resources and new discoveries. So I play rival corporations? Okay. SpaceCorp takes place in 3 acts: Mariners, Planeteers, and Starfarers, whatever. We are starting in Mariners, where we have just learned how to launch probes around the solar system and are now ready to send teams to astronauts, explorers, and builders throughout the solar system to establish a foothold for humanity. When you discover new things, make scientific discoveries, or send home valuable minerals, you earn credits. There's a symbol. Credits increase your corporation's profit score. The corporation with the most profit at the end of the game wins. Each this credits mark represents 1 trillion credits. Okay. Yes, I said trillion. We don't know the exchange rate to a local currency, but we think it's a lot. Yeah, it sounds like a lot. In each turn of SpaceCorp, you take 1 action. So it's turn-based? I think so. Such as move, explore, or build. The actions you take will come from the cards you play and the cards in your corporation's infrastructure. More about that later. Okay. Each card has 1 or more actions you can use, and some cards have special abilities that can be used before or after your turn. That's you. On Earth, ready to explore the solar system. Okay. I'm on the ship with you, but enough about me. We are engaged in a global space race with other multinational corporations. Let's learn how to move. Movement requires move points, MPs. It costs 1 MP to take off and 1 MP to land. Earth is special because it has a gravity penalty of +2, meaning it takes 3 MPs to take off and 3 to land there. You must always start at dash dash or dash dash. What is this? Finish at a base. Let me repeat that, it's important. You must always start at dash dash or dash dash. finish at a base. I don't know what that means. And you must finish at a site location at the end of every move. You can't just float in space, but don't worry, I won't let that happen to you. Okay, thanks. To move from the Earth to Luna will cost 4 MPs, 3 to take off and 1 to land. You need to play move cards. Let's try it. Drag a move card into the center of the screen. Okay, so this looks like a move card. It says move 1. Drag it to center. Okay, play card. You did it. You now have movement points. You got 1 MP from the card you just played and 1 MP from your infra cards. Infra cards. What is infra card? Infra cards are always on and only cards with infra icons diamonds can be added to your infra. You start with two default infra cards, research 2 and move 1. So that should be these, research 2 and move 1. Yep. More about infrared. Okay, thanks. But wait, you only have 2 MPs and you need 4 to get to Luna. You could play your other move cards, but we want to save them for exploring and building later. For now, play your time card since it gives us move, build, explore 2 times. Okay, what is the time card? Probably this one. It says time. I would like if this text is visible to read. It's really hard to read. Oh, when you click it, it is zoomed in. Time when taking a move, explore or build action, choose 1. Double the action's total value. Use the total value twice. Once for each of 2 teams. Okay. So I think I have to take it either 2 times or infrastructure 2 actions. Maybe I get 2 actions. Great, you have doubled your MPs and now you have 4, enough to get to Luna. Select the move button to declare your turn action. So select the move button, should be this one, yes. Now that you've selected move as your action for the turn, tap on Luna to move your ship there. Close this first. Okay, close. Oh, I see. So it just drained all the MPs I had. Congratulations, you reached Luna before anyone else. Keep in mind that to go further than Luna, you have to cross region boundaries which have additional costs marked by the numbers between the region borders. That's a lot of tutorial, but I think we have to go through all this to play this game. Here's an important tip. Sometimes you want to move a different ship than the one that the game selects for you. You can do this by clicking on the screen which toggles between your available ships, or by pressing N or spacebar keys, or by deselecting the current ship by clicking on it and selecting the ship you want. Try not to forget this helpful tip. Okay. Next we should try to build a base on Luna, but only get 1 action per turn. For now, select end turn to start your next turn. Okay, end turn. Oh, when I ended, it dragged cards from somewhere, probably a draw deck. All locations other than Lagrange points require you to first explore before building. The cost of exploring Luna is 1, denoted by E1 in the explore blocks. Play your first explore card, then tap on the explore action, then tap on Luna to begin the exploration. Okay, now this is getting too much complex and I even start to forget what I read earlier. Okay, now this says all locations other than Lagrange particulars. So what is this? Where's my explore card? Probably these ones. It says no, I can't. What is this? Not this one. Science module, processors. Oh, this one. Okay, move one or explore one. I would like to explore. It's not going to work. Probably I have to select move. Nothing happens. Oh, I have to drag it. Okay, explore. Select location to explore. Luna. Yes. Ancient house. Congratulations, you found abundant ores. They reduce the cost of building bases by 2 and also have production capability. Let's finish the build. Select end turn. Okay, end turn. Building on Luna costs 2, but because the discovery tile reduces the build cost by 2, building on Luna is free. But let's build quick. You own a claim to the discovery, but other corporations can steal them from you. Select build and then build a refinery on Luna. So it just sounds like the other corporations that compete against the SpaceCorp can get the base that you just build on Luna, right? Probably something like that. Select build. Yes, build. Refinery, yes. And just like that, you have a base on Luna. Your base has a p-value, probability value, like in statistics, I don't know, which means it can earn those tokens, the credits, using the produce action. Oh, p means produce. There are many different types of bases to build in SpaceCorp. Make sure to try them all. This is going out of hands. I would love if there's some sort of feedback like 3D or 2D elements on moon surface, so we can actually see that we are building a base or we are placing something on top of the surface. Otherwise you have to memorize everything. Maybe we'll see. One important point about bases is that they are required for movement. A base must be present at the start, dash dash or dash dash. I don't know what that means. And of a move. If you don't have a base, you can use your opponent base, but you will give them a 1 card reward at the end of the turn. In fact, anytime you use opponent bases or infrastructure, you give that opponent a reward. Choose your actions carefully. Hit enter. Enter. We want to produce at our new Luna base, but we don't have a produce card. You draw new cards from the project card deck at the end of your turn if you have less than 5 cards in hand. But to ensure we get a produce card, we need to research now. Okay, let's research how to do that. Fortunately, we have infrastructure. As mentioned before, cards in your infrastructure are always on. Infrastructure represents your corporation's existing knowledge, resources and capabilities. And cards in your infrastructure are always available even if you play no other cards. Each infrastructure comes with a different research to card, allowing us to research to cards whenever we need to. You cannot upgrade over it. Trust me, you wouldn't want to. Like the other actions, the research action counts as your action for the turn. Select research to view the card offer and then take the produce card. Let's view it. Keep in mind that while there is no hand card limit, you cannot choose the research action if you have more than 7 cards in hand. Okay. Research 2. Okay, research 2. Research action, pick 2. Game deck, science module, processors. Okay, maybe this one. Yes, and the science module. It doesn't work. Done. Great job. You grabbed the produce card. Because our info has a research tool, we could have taken second card. But because my circuits are draining energy teaching you how to play the game, I cut it short. Sorry, I'm on a low energy diet. Hit and turn. To be honest, even I'm on a very low energy diet, and this tutorial is so long rather than I expected. We can use that produce card to earn credits from your refinery. This will meet one of the era objectives. Click the target icon on the right side of the screen to open the objectives panel. What is that? This one? Oh no, this one. Mariners era contracts. Okay. Important contracts can only be fulfilled on your own turn. Make sure to should time your actions accordingly. Okay, maybe 3 non-Lagrange bases. It doesn't let me select one. Yeah, just hit done. You can view the card offer, the objectives panel, the adaptations panel, the breakthrough panel, all by clicking on the icons on the right side of the screen. But for now, let's finish the produce contract. Okay, drag it, produce. Finally produce it. Oh, Bukkbeek fulfilled the first market contract and earned $2. Action complete. Enter. Congrats. You produced, earned money for your corporation and fulfilled the contract. That's a great turn. There are a few other cards we need to learn about and then you'll be ready to play. Okay, so as you mentioned in the tutorial earlier, there are 3 credits. That means 3 trillion of these units that I can use to build buildings or produce. Don't know. This card has a genetics option. You can play this card and take the genetics action to earn genetics points. When you collect 3 genetics points in era 2 and later, you can buy an adaptation card. Blah blah blah. That's a lot. I'm very tired reading a lot. Oh, tutorial complete. Congrats on finishing this SpaceCorp tutorial. You can repeat this tutorial at any time and you can find full roles on the main menu. Mars will introduce more rules in later eras. Good luck. Okay, now the thing is, I'm not this type of card game player. So if you really happen to dig deep into something like this, if you think this is your game, you can just go through all the tutorial steps and maybe as mentioned in the tutorial, you can just go to main menu and check for the instructions. Let's check it. I think it should be this help. Yeah, quick rules. Yeah, so these are the rules. You can always go through these and check the rules, and there's a frequently asked questions. Can I play more cards than needed when performing an action? Yes, you may play for an action other than. So there's a lot of things to read. I'm not going to read through all of these. I see there's a rule book as a PDF, rule book for the venture as a PDF, and now I'm going to try a game. I don't know whether I could play it without going through all the tutorial steps, but let's see. It's a base game. Yes, start game. Same thing. Okay, let's move to and drag. So I just move to, and I can. Oh, not this screen. I need to get time, maybe. Yeah, to move time. Yes, and then upgrade infra, maybe research. Okay, I cannot drag these cards, so I have to enter. I see. So the 4 corporations are playing along, so we have to wait and see what they're doing. Now it's my turn. I'm going to explore. Come on, explore. Okay, just explored. And then I have this cargo pod. Just went into the deep space. Must take an action. Oh, the action cards are kept here so I can maybe explore. I'm going to explore this Luna Lagrange point. Shall whatever this is. It's not going to do anything. I think I messed up. Yeah, I'm going to exit the game for now, but since you kind of went through an overview of the game and how the gameplay and stuff work, from the UI I can feel like it's more of exploration and going to planets and deep space explorations. You can upgrade and work with genetics tech and other stuff to play the game. So from the Steam page, you can see that it's more of a playing and mining and building, upgrading kind of a game. If you like this game, I have put a link in the description so you can get the game when they release in few weeks. This game is a card game, more of a exploration, upgrade, and mining based of a game. If you are more of a strategy, turn-based, space and sci-fi card game person, this game is for you. Just wishlist their game and wait for their release. See you in the next video.